Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We're going to get some mining done today, do some wrenching of cars, maybe have to fight off a few zombies. Delivered what I promised, though. I said I was going to get some painting done. Still need to paint that. So I did. I grabbed the old brush, came over here and finished painting this out. Threw a couple relays up on top, but I still haven't gotten the generator. Figured we'd do that together. Place the lighting down here. I did place some lighting. I took the lighting down from up here and placed them around the room. And this is an idea someone else had, and I wanted to see if the wire would show it. It does not if I pull it from there to here, which gives me some options over in the garden area. It doesn't really help me over on this side. But there's also a relay up there that I put up there. And you'll see what I do with that once I get all of this taken care of. Similar to what I did to the garden, pulling the lighting across the top. Also fixed I had someone tell me or yesterday sometime, that I went too wide on the bottom there. So I fixed that, put the little arch piece. But I did get the outside painted as well. And whoever it was that came up with the idea, I appreciate it. I forget your name. It's been almost a week now since you gave me the suggestion. Suggestion was to, and I may have goofed this one up. No, I guess the lighting's close enough to the edge, but to put the wires up here. And so the relay stretches from up there down to the lighting, and lighting down to this lighting. And it hides the wires better than that relay stuck out from the side. I've been meaning to do that. So I went ahead and took care of that. I took care of several things that I've been saying I was going to do off camera. One thing I have not done yet was I have not put any more concrete down outside. I need to do that. That's probably the next project for off camera, is to get all that taken care of, or at least most of it. But I'll get up here real quick, and before we take off on the old mini bike, give you an idea of what it looks like over there now that that's painted, and that's painted over there as well. And we come back, we can see the relay right there, there, and there. It's going to provide the power for the lighting. So I'll attach it to the inside wall and then go down into the hallway. That's how I'll handle that. But anyway, yeah, it's coming along. This will be our final project over here, getting this big building kind of augured down the way we want it. Get it shaped up into the type of building that we want. Let's take a look at how much bulletproof glass we could actually make. So we got 164 in this one. Looks like the plates is going to be what we need the most of. Let's go ahead and get 100 of those kicking. Let's see how much we can make in this one. 130. I don't think we're going to need that many more curved plates. Bulletproof. How many could we make? 130. Let's make another, 53 of those. Maybe we can come up with something cool. And then we'll do another, how many of these could we do? Let's just do all 77 of those. I probably won't ever even use those. So we still have another 64 left over. We better go ahead and do those in plates. We're going to need some business glass too. How many business glass could we make? 519. Let's make 100. And let's make 100 of those. And then the bulletproof glass plate centered. We'll go ahead and make the last into that. No need to smelt down any more sand in here. We'll just use up what we have. And then we're done with these forges. The lead was the most important resource that we had in those. All of that will be used up, so we're good. I need to get everything moved over as well. Let's see what else we have here. Building. Yeah, I'm hoping this episode finds you today. Recording this the same day that I'll be uploading it because we have a winter storm here in the south. A bad winter storm. My folks, they live out on the coast near the beach, and they're supposed to get 8 inches of snow. It would be like a record, I guess. I don't ever remember, at least in my lifetime, it snowing that much. So, yeah, I don't, usually when that happens here, we lose power for several days. The power lines go down because of all the weight from the snow on the trees breaking down the limbs. And so I don't know. I'm going to try my best to get this thing to you, though, at some point today. But actually, I'm late getting all this done because of preparation because of that. Kind of running out to the store, making sure we have food and water and all that good stuff. Just not used to it here. It's I think it's 19 degrees outside. And, it was just 80 degrees, a few days ago. We had like an 80-degree Christmas, and now it's in the teens. So things are a bit weird here with the weather. But hopefully everything holds up, all of the power lines, until I can get this episode uploaded. And if you're watching this on Thursday, there may not be an episode on Friday. Just, like I said, it all depends. Just depends on what happens with all of that. But anyway, so I'm going to get this down on my belt so we have that. Someone said I need to make torches. Torch. I need animal fat, cloth, and wood. And let's go ahead and make... let's make 30. We'll make 30. That's probably overkill, but we can do a little breadcrumb trail. That's what we can do. Stick them right there. Repair kits. Do I have any repair kits anywhere? That would be probably a wise thing for me to make if I don't have any. And also someone said that that was amateur because I was throwing away the guns and not selling them. And just to clarify, guns don't net very good profit. All right. So you get $4,800 for that gun right there. Right. You get $36,000 for one stack of concrete, and I have enough concrete to last for a long time, folks. I mean, I could make concrete blocks to sell to the trader until he's builds himself a skyscraper or something. And I've not done that recently because I just don't need the money for anything. So that's, I'm pretty sure my mini bike is kind of full of money. I'll have to check it out and see. But anyway, just to clarify that, repair kits. We have tons of stuff to make those things with. Let's see here. Oil, cloth, and let's go to the workbench to make those so we're not taking up... Oh, I didn't get the forged iron. It's right here. So we could make 500 of those? What? Let's make 100. Then we'll never need to make any more. Well, say never. Never say never. I'll probably use those things up. You know how quickly we go through them. But that's a lot. We've been saving that for a while. And I think it even bought some from the trader at one point. So we have plenty of gas to go with. We're all full. We're ready to go. We are ready to go. I need to mark it on my map. But in my little time that I had painting and whatnot, nothing exciting. Nothing exciting happened. It's kind of peaceful, actually. And that's what she's looking like. I'm going to get the belly of this beast painted at some point, which will be simple because I'll just take the roller and I'll just roll it on. Rolling. Keep that paint a-rolling. All right. Let's see if this honey hole of lead will still provide us with a few more stacks of lead. The one thing I didn't grab. But that's okay, because I had it in my mini bike. Yeah, see all that money? What are we going to use that for? I mean, that's a ton of coins that I don't know what I'm going to buy. Lights, maybe I could, get some more lights, but I could just make those. And we're going to wrench cars for the engines so we have some extras lying around. But I don't really have much of a need for that either. What'll happen is if I do finish up with this base and we get it all previewed and everything, I'll go build another base, but we'll strip this base down as far as the generators and engines and all of that goes. Hey, lady. Where you going? Where you going? Alright, so this was the awful exit that I dug to get out of here. Oh, I see it. I see it. Look at that. Because we need this for buckshot. I don't need any more glass that I can think of or anything. But I need buckshot. We are almost out of shotgun shells. If you believe that. But we do have 8 turrets now, and those 8 turrets are gonna soak up a lot of resources. And I kind of like to use this base. Even let's say if we go over and build a new base somewhere, and I do have one in mind. But we build a new base somewhere. I want to come back to this one and use it as our horde defense base. So, 8 shotgun turrets to keep those things going. We're going to need a lot of this stuff. Might as well get 2 or 3 stacks while we're here and don't have to come back for a while. But it looks like I can reach out for quite some ways here and get lead. I'm looking around to see where... Yeah, it's all up in here. Look at that. All up in there. It's so exciting. I know you hate mining, most of you. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. Gets a little tiring sometime. Oh yeah, it's a whole nother level of lead up here. On a whole nother level, y'all. It's probably one of my favorite things to do on the game. Going resource hunting. What are we up to? 2119. All right. Yeah, so we just shave this on down. Volume level is good right now for the auger. Didn't even have to adjust it. Must have had it adjusted since the last episode. A little refuel action. Take a sip of my tasty beverage. Hopefully we don't have a cave-in. This is a pretty large area I'm opening up down here. I think we've had one of those on Alpha 16 either here or on the stream series. I say let's play, but here or on the stream series. I don't think we've had any type of collapse. Had a little mini collapse, but it's kind of funny how it worked. So I had this big 50 by 50 area or whatever it was, and only the center 2 or 3 blocks collapsed on me. So there was one tiny little hole like 3 blocks wide going up to the surface, but nothing else collapsed. Kind of like a pyramid shape, I guess it collapsed in. So maybe if it just sticks to something like that. But I do have a quick getaway, and I think I've shown you before, in case you do have a collapse, to keep you from dying and losing all your stuff. Because typically, I don't know how it's going to work on 16 because it's not happened to me. But it used to be if you had a collapse on you like that, you would lose your backpack. It would destroy your backpack, kill you. You couldn't get anything back, and everything you had on you is gone. But I have a quick little getaway, at least with the auger. You're not going to have time to do it with a pickaxe, but you could with the auger. Well, we have lead just everywhere down here. Every direction I turn, there's more lead. Just this one spot, though. We've not had a whole lot of success finding lead until this one place. Took us 100 episodes to find a place that had a ton of lead in it. I found a lot of lead on the multiplayer server a while back early on in Alpha 16. And it was like this. You know, it was like this where I was having to throw out oil shale to pick up more lead. I threw out hundreds of thousands of oil shale over time. Just because it was getting in my way. That stuff is so easy to come by. And lead is not. Oh yeah, let's clear all that out. We're almost done. I just need a couple stacks of smelt down in the forges for shotgun shells, and we come back over here. We'll leave this thing and come back over here and auger up more as we need it. Of course, if we go on building another base, we're going to need more for that too. Because I love the bulletproof glass. Out of all the things for Alpha 16 I was excited about, I think bulletproof glass was up there at the top of the list. Maybe the top of the list. And the painting tool, you know, that was up there too. And you can see why with the base and the way it looks now. It would never look like that without the paint tool. And it would look cool, you know, it would look okay, but it could never have the effect that it has now without that paint tool and the ability to change colors of everything and make it the way you want to make it, customize it. Sweet. Oh, there's more lead this way, I bet. Look at this. Oh, there's more lead. My goodness. You just go on a chase for lead over here and just keep getting it. Keep getting it. But yeah, I'm like a big kid when it comes to snow. So is the wife. You know, we go out and we'll run around and act all crazy because we only see it about once every 10 years. You know, we'll see like a quarter-inch of snow and we all lose our minds around here. But people say, you know, everything shuts down around here when it snows and we get ice. And people joke at that, but the reason is say up north, a good friend of mine lives in Chicago. They have salt trucks and snow plows, and they are prepared for it up there. We don't have any of that down here. So if it snows or if there's ice on the ground, it's just going to stay there until it gets warm enough to go away and just continue to pile up. Unlike where my folks are, if they're going to get up to 8 inches, it's not going to get above freezing for the next couple days. So they'll be bound to their home for the next couple days because you can't go over the bridges or anything like that. And, you know, down on the coast, they're closer to the beach than we are. A lot of bridges going over water. Some very high bridges, too. You know, go way up in the air. And so you won't be able to get out and travel around until all of that thaws. But yeah, we're excited. We're excited to get to go out and play in the snow. If, you know, it snows like they say it will. Well, I'm almost done, folks. I'm just going to pick a couple more pieces of lead here. Looks like there's still plenty more to go. This is a large pocket of it. I think we actually found 2 pockets that are close by each other because I kind of tunneled over from one to the next over. Either way, a lot of lead left here. I need to open this up so I can see it when I come back down here. And how much are we up to? Oh, yeah, we just started on the next stack. So let's stop right there with it. But look at that. Look at that. If we need more buckshot, we'll come back over here and take this gravel out here so we can see if there's any more back here somewhere. Yep, a little bit more. Boy, this is lead for days. All that lead. Probably up under here, too. Oh, that's bedrock. Okay, that's bedrock. So we did kind of reach the end of it, but... Oh, you know what? I brought those torches with me to make a little... to leave a breadcrumb trail. Didn't even put one down. What are you doing, Spartan? That was a waste, but didn't need it, because there we go. There we go. There's our way up. Well, we'll have them. We'll have them because the next time we come here to mine for lead, it's just going to be a maze. You know, we're going to have to go a long way off from where we start our entrance right here. So I'll keep that for next time we're over. And matter of fact, I can probably stick them in the mini bike. Let's get our wrench out. Do a sort. So we came up with 2 stacks, 2 full stacks. Let me take a look at the map here. There has to be a car here in the town somewhere that we haven't wrenched already, you know? I don't think we've completely wiped the city out. Well, let's ride around and see. Nice. Cars right here. I think we're still on always run. I have not changed that. I need to change that. Wow, battery. That's not going to do me any good. Yeah, we'll take that. That's what we get from scrapping cars normally anyway, you know. All right, move on along. Boy, we can loot these cars. Look at that, repair kits. Puts us back up to where we were when we started mining. There's deer. Zombie. Cars. I really just need a couple. I don't know if we get like a purple engine or 2, but I don't need too many engines. Where's he going? Look at that zombie over there. The deer's chasing the zombie. Oh, the deer stopped. No engines. Come on. Come on. We need engines. Oh, that's a feral. And I missed that feral. Oh, he's down. Get him while he's down. Ah, got you, sucker. How about you? What do you want? You want some of this? No, you don't want any of that. All right. Another battery. We don't need no stinking batteries. Oh, there's a woman. An angry one. And I'm getting good with the headshots on this Spike Club. Yeah, I was trying to think earlier, what do I need from the trader? Do we even need to go back to a trader again? Oh, there's an engine. That's a good one, too. Nice little blue engine there. Perfect. I did put another engine in the garden. The garden generator. I don't know how many I'm left over with. I don't know how many it's going to take, but I did put one in there. Because not only... Oh, that one's already scrapped. Did I have that one extra light, remember, above the switch, but I added 2 new lights where I showed you I replaced the relays with the lights. So I had a few extra power and it was capped out. It was just a little green engine that I put in there. A little green engine that could. Man, I guess we could go buy engines from the trader, but I don't really recall seeing many engines at a trader. A few here or there, not of good quality. You could always buy an auger or a chainsaw and take the engine out and sell the parts back to him. Maybe that's an option we explore. Let's take a look at the traders. We have that one right there. There's an airdrop straight in front of me somewhere. Right there. Oh, another airdrop to get off of the map. Oh, look at that. And we'll go ahead and take one of those in case I get hit over at the trader. You know what? Since I'm here and we're so close by, oh, that's not worth selling. I was gonna say I'd actually take a gun part over there to him, but it's not worth the time. There's a little piggy. Oh, piggy, you're lucky I'm good on meat right now, because I like bacon. I like pork chops. Is that what I think it is? Well, how convenient. Three piles of lead right there on our way. Today is lead day. And a car. Another battery. You know what? We're scrapping those batteries. We're just going to get lead out of them. Another battery. Scrap that thing. Scrap it. All right. Another car. Might as well scrap up the ones along the way. Can't hurt. Oh, I saw an engine pop in there, I think. Ah, little orange engine that could not. Ugh. Yeah, someone was talking about the landmine not killing them when they drove over it. If you have decent armor, your armor skills leveled a little bit, and your hit points are good, you're not going to die from the landmine by driving over it. And also, you know, there's like a delay sometimes when you drive over those things, and they blow up a little too far away from you to do a ton of damage, or I don't know. I really don't know how they work, the AoE damage, but I've only died like once or twice from landmines on Alpha 16, and it was because I was just starting out early in the game. I had a slow mini bike, and not a lot of hit points. You know, not good armor. Oh, this is not good. There's that front door. Boy, I hit everything, don't I? I hit everything. Come here. Let's just see what he has before I even grab money. I'll see what he has. Does he have any engines? No, he doesn't. Secret stash, secret stash, secret stash. That's an awful quality engine. I don't really even want to. Let's sell him some of this stuff. Guess that's really all I had to sell him. You can have the leather, sir. You can have that cloth too. I want the other. I want to keep the other stuff. So he has that engine, and that's it. I think we're good on electrical parts. Lights. No light.
Thanks for shopping here.
All right.
Come again.
Let's see what the next guy might have. He is located right there. Another wasteland guy. You know what? I'm not driving all the way up there. We're going to go to this guy. We're going to go to this guy and see what he might have. I don't even know when the last time was that we went to a trader. We could have gone there recently, and I don't know. I don't know. It's been so long. And I missed several days there recording. You know, I was out of town this past weekend, all weekend. So my last episode was recorded last Wednesday. So that would have been a week ago. And then got back on and started recording, yesterday or day before. So, yeah, I get confused. I forget. A little disappointed that we weren't able to finish up the Christmas stream. I got busy over the holidays and was not able to stream as much. And it was kind of a last-minute decision to do the Christmas theme, the tree and the tunnel and all of that. A little disappointed we weren't able to finish that, but yeah, we'll do something different. We'll do something new. to get things started there for the new year. That's the front door right there. Hey, you hold your horses, sir. Why am I crouched? And why did I hit his arm and break it off? Why is he wiggling all about? All right, let's see what this guy has here. All right, what do you have, sir? Do you have any purple engines? You do not. Shame on you. Shame on you. What about lights? Nothing. All right, well, not a big deal. We got a couple engines. That's really all I was after, just something more than what we had. Oh, look at all of the structures over there. A little spot on the map. Our home. So what we'll focus on tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and change up my forges. We'll, all the tents disappeared. I was wondering if they were going to. We'll start smelting down the shotgun shell or the buckshot, the lead. We'll do that in the new forge room, and we'll begin transitioning over to that new forge room moving forward. No need to keep using these forges over here for anything. And, there's not even really much need to salvage any resources out of it. The lead was the only thing I was concerned about getting rid of. So, whenever those finish up with the bulletproof glass, we'll pick those up, get them moved out of the way. Well, look at that base rendering in. It's going to look pretty sweet when we remove this last piece here and get our mini bike entrance done. Still haven't quite, I have an idea of something I want to do above ground. But I may go below ground with it. I haven't decided yet. I think I might go above ground. It's just going to make it easier. I certainly want to get rid of this tunnel that goes over here. Maybe we have a secondary exit. One thing we're going to have to focus on, though, is going to be catwalks. Yeah, the catwalks. We're going to have plenty of catwalks. Let me go ahead and throw my stone in here while we're nearby. Throw our iron in there. We're almost out of iron, too. Goodness, I didn't realize that. We're good on sand. Good on sand. Crafting parts. Well, it's going to be a booger to transition all this stuff over, you know? We have a lot of stuff in here that we've accumulated over time. And I guess just for now, we'll stick the radiators in there with the other radiators. And I have that 1,200 money on me. I'm going to throw that in. We haven't used any of that stuff in there for, I don't know, a couple months or something here on the Let's Play. Iron in there. And spring in there. Engines in there. So we do have a decent amount of engines left over. I can even take the green engine out of that one, and we have a purple engine up in here, which I need to move back over here so don't forget I have it. That's the only purple engine we have left. I'm pretty sure I left myself some fuel over here, and I guess we can use this one as the shotgun shell slash bulletproof glass. But right now our focus is going to be shotgun shells. Where was that wood? There it is right there. 63. Oh, there's another battery just got scrapped in my inventory. It's like, where did that lead come from? I forgot I had scrapped those batteries. I'm going to turn you on and go ahead and get this turned into Screamer Central again, folks. So we'll have to get some tools put up into the forges there, and we'll strip those out of the other. Oh, look at that. I forgot to wire that one up. That's okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for hanging out with me today. Hope you have yourselves a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located. I will see you all tomorrow.